Daily Swole podcast, episode 2623. It's Wednesday, July the 12th. Thank you so much for being here. Reminder, tomorrow's episode is our world famous Swole Fam Roundtable at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you are a member, we'll see you there at 6. If you're not a member, how dare you? This is a group conversation with myself and other members. It's going to go from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It'll be available for listening later on, but do not miss out on the roundtable number 47, available for members inside Swolenormous X. Join us, swolenormousx.com. Again, that's swolenormousx.com. Join the fam today and get access to all of our programs, yoga, meditation, nutrition, and so much more. Everything you need to crush your 7 pillars. Also, not only do we have a roundtable tomorrow, but the brand new program, Maximum Swole, is live. Join and start one of our programs, 90-Day Dash, Scorched Earth, Swole Season, Swole Mastery, and of course, Maximum Swole. Maximize your intensity, maximize your recovery, maximize your sick fucking gains. Maximum Swole available now. It is an amazing program. I hope you enjoy. A lot of members have already jumped into it. Get after it. Join us, swolenormousx.com. The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Here's the thing.
Go to the fucking gym!
Fat phobia.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Full normal.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 26 hundo and 23 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole. You're back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2 Flexing on all you beasts.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, fam, welcome to the show. Hit the thumbs up button, like, subscribe, all that good shit. Leave us a 5-star review on Spotify and Apple Podcast. And of course, all the links that you want and need are in the show notes and description down below. Fam, Maximum Swole is live. If you are a member and you haven't checked it out, go watch those videos. Maximum Swole, brand new program. Maximize your intensity, maximize your recovery, maximize your gains. Check out Maximum Swole now. It's available. And tomorrow, Thursday, July 13th, episode 2624 is private for members only. It's our 2-hour bi-weekly is it right? Bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, twice a month. We have our roundtable. So roundtable 47 is tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time, for members only. So the episode will be private. Don't cry, don't fret. Just join the fam today over at swolenormousx.com. That being said, drop in the comments. What are you smashing today? Let's bust the nut wide open. We got a great show. Let's fucking go. Falcon. All right, we're on a rampage. We got to get some maximum swole cards. But we're still on a rampage. We're making everything swole. We're making America swole. We're going to be maximum swole. Maybe America should do maximum swole, and then it would. I mean, if America did maximum swole, the new program, then America would be swole. It just kind of makes sense. So maybe America, why don't you get on it and do some maximum swole? Okay. All right, fam. Hit that thumbs up button. Hashtag MAS. Make America swole. And now let's get into that motherfucking tip. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right. It is not cold outside. Quite the opposite. It is hot as hell. It's super hot. And I know some of you are in Arizona. I know it's supposed to be super hot out there. There's like a whole heat wave everywhere. Let me see what the real feel. 104. My God, it's so fucking hot. And it's humid. What's the humidity today? 55% right now. It's a hot day. It's hot and wet. It's moist. All right, we got a first Swole fan post. Let's get into it. We got one from Annika.
What's in the box?
Annika Lee. Annika says, swimming was great today. And in the shower, I discovered an amazing achievement that I gave up seeing. I actually saw the outline of all my abs and they were all active. Hashtag small wins. Active abs. I don't know if Annika's watching live. What does that mean? What does active abs mean? I'm glad. If you're happy, I'm happy. I don't know what that means, though. What's active abs? What are they doing? What are your abs doing? What are you doing in the shower? What are you doing in... what are you doing in the shower?
Because.
Danny says, damn it, fam. Papa has really gotten into my head over the years. It seems that now, anytime I even consider stopping at a drive-thru because I don't feel like cooking, I always hear Papa's voice in my head saying, do you really want to eat that shit? And immediately go home and cook. Hashtag go to the fucking gym, Swole fam for life. Very nice, Danny. Wise man. You're wise beyond your years. Why would you put dirty, bleeding AIDS dicks covered in COVID in your mouth? That's what it is. A dirty, bleeding AIDS dick just covered in COVID. Or smallpox. I mean, or the infectious disease of your choice. I mean, they already it's just full-blown AIDS. Well, Papa Swole, you get HIV, and then that's going to create the autoimmunity. No, there's just AIDS. We're creating new things. That's why it's not supposed to, it's a concept. Just full-blown AIDS. It's just covered in AIDS. If you don't know what that's from, if you don't know what that's from, get more culture.
Matt Damon.
All right, we're off to a great start. Someone's like, I had you on speaker, Papa. And my coworker started crying. Matthew from inside Swolenormous X. Matthew's on session number 3. This is in Brain Gains. Matthew says, Brain Gains is a game changer. It's helping me get over some addictions and other bad habits I have been waiting to cut out of my life. Peace, love, and liberty. Very nice, Matthew. Thanks for sharing. Love it. And Nate on Swolga Strength from the 90-Day Dash. Nate says, novice yoga guy here, as in never attempted yoga. I am 100% positive that my breathing looked like a laboring cow to anyone with eyes, and my movements were even worse. But I have one hell of a stretch and a humble attitude to go forward and whoop the ass of this Thursday. Go to the fucking gym, fam. That's what I'm talking about.
Yow.
Well said.
Yow.
And this is actually, I want to stay on this for a second. What you said at the end, most people need a humble attitude. People try yoga and they stop doing yoga because they're not good at yoga. What do you expect? People have this ego that you're supposed to be good at something that you've never done before. If you pick up a guitar you've never played, you're going to suck. You never play the piano, you sit down, you're going to suck. You've never played tennis, you're going to suck. You're going to suck at things that are new to you. Even if you're athletic, you're going to suck at something relative to where you're going to go. When you start lifting, you're not going to be good at lifting. You're not going to be good at training. You're not going to be good at pushing yourself to failure or with proper technique. Remember yesterday we had the caller, 16 years old, been lifting for 4 months. It was more of a statement than a question. My technique sucked for bench press. Pretty much. You also suck at driving. So there's that. You're just new to it. So good for you, Nate. Stay humble and practice. And guess what? Guess what's going to happen if Nate keeps on practicing yoga and Swolga? Guess what's going to happen? Nate's going to get better. Right? Nate's going to get better. He's going to get better at the movements. And drop in the chat, because most of you, Swolenormous X Yoga Studio has been where you first started practicing yoga. So how has it been for you? How are you now versus when you started? Swolga, yoga, drop in the chat. Let's get some more hands on this. All right, we got another email going out today. So if you're not on the email list, just want to put this out there again and remind you, go to makeemailswoleagain.com. For a lot of you, your inboxes are like shredded roast beef, and you just don't feel anything going in. You get a lot of spam promotions and you don't look at your inbox. Some of you, I don't know if some of you have inboxes where it says like 9,000 unopened emails. You got to fix your filters, but you're just all stretched out. You've just been getting gangbanged for years. So I will make your inbox feel like it's 1993 and I'll get you all eager and giddy. All right. I'm going to stretch it out brand new, make you feel like an email virgin. Go to makeemailswoleagain.com and get the knowledge cock directly in your inbox. I promise it's only going to hurt a lot. All right. Let's get into some questions. All right. Hashtag ask Papa Swole. And no calls immediately today. Ooh, no, we got to open up more. No calls immediately today. So drop the live chat. Hashtag ask Papa Swole, because we are going right to Instagram questions. And I know it's risky. Doesn't mean we won't get something good. You never know. Sometimes we've had good Instagram days, and today might be that. You never know. So if you have a live question, drop it. Let's see. D Duke UNC. It's been a few years since I've listened to the podcast. Need this ass kick truth. LOL. Welcome back. Thanks for coming. Why'd you leave? A few years. That's humbling. To think about. Oh my God, it's been years. Oh yeah, we've been doing this for years. Feels like it's still brand new. Feels like we just started. But thanks for coming back. We're always here. That's what you know. Just like the North Star, it's always in the same fucking place. Papa Swole and the fam, we're still here. Chris, it's very tough at first, referring to the knowledge cock. Oh no, to yoga. Even those that do yoga for a long time will feel tight in the joints when they take days off from it. Absolutely. Mobility, cardiovascular capacity, and mobility are things that disappear quickest, not strength. Strength you'll keep for a while, or muscle mass. You'll maintain that a lot longer before you'll get stiffer quickly, or more quickly. If you're doing a regular cardiovascular routine, then you'll feel, if you take a little bit, that's like the first thing that your body ditches if you stop keeping up with it. All right, let's see. Kunden Route 973. Good, no underscores. Good man. How would you describe yourself in one word? Swole. Oh.
Yow.
All right. Uzis Franco 08, and we have an underscore, and we have the absolute requirement of Matt Damon. And of course, like I said, if you have an underscore, it's going to kill your brain cells, or vice versa. It's kind of like chicken or the egg. If you don't have brain cells, you use underscores. So how do I lose body fat? Stop eating garbage, do an elimination diet, lift weights, 7 pillars. Join the fam today. Swarmersex.com. Prince X Vandros. I want to go to the fucking gym, but I'm broke as shit. What do I do? Home workout? Yes. You can do a lot of stuff at home. And you can get another job or learn new skills so you can increase your earning capacity. The internet, understand, the internet gives you all these tools. You don't have to go to college in order to learn how to make money. You can read books, podcasts are free. There's a lot of great ways to increase your earning potential and learn about investing and things like that. But yeah, home workouts, yoga is free. Body weight exercises are free. Eating, like making better food choices, is free relative to, of course, it costs money. But if you're spending, even if you only spend $100 a week, you can spend that on better things, right? If you're spending $100 a week on pizza and crap, you could spend that same. And this is what I always say. You can make better choices with the money. Well, Papa Swole, healthy food is expensive. Not necessarily. And it's more nutrient dense. And long term, you're not going to have the same health side effects and poor health outcomes. So if you are spending X dollars on food, spend those X dollars on better food choices. Okay. All right. Very smart, by the way. Alabaster hit yard sales to get gear. It's how I quit my home gym. That's fantastic. And the good thing is, let's say you start with something. You get some bands or you get some weights, whatever it is. And then guess what? Let's say you come into some money or you make more or you save over time. Then you can sell those and then upgrade. And you can just level it up and just flip it. And the good thing about equipment, weight equipment, like the steel, the plates, even if they get a little bit rusty, you just sand them off. They don't lose value. Weights are weights. Weights are weights. Some people obsess over certain things, like what kind of plates they have. Weights are weights. Resistance is resistance. Doesn't matter what it looks like. I think they do, Cerny. I think people are just full of shit. They want to ask questions and feel like they do something. So, for example, I think people need to know more about the impact of food. But Cerny says, do people honestly not know how to lose fat? I don't know. I find it hard to believe that people go, I don't know. How do I lose this? They just don't want to do it. They want to be told something that, oh, that's easy. I didn't know that. It's not going to be magic. Hey, you have to work hard and train and lift weights and eat good food, like real fucking food. Oh, that's not what someone else told me that. They keep asking questions. They're assholes. They keep asking questions, waiting for someone to say, oh, you eat this magic bean and it's going to make you a supermodel. Saiyan Soul. Papa Swole, I got 100% grass-fed ground beef on sale for $4 a pound, so I'm happy. Woo! There you go. If you find a sale like that, stock up. Put them in the freezer. Yeah, thrift stores sometimes have gym gear. Yeah. All right. Marius Bon. Marius Bon. Papa Swole, do you do cardio? Yeah. I do. And yes, I do. I have a Versa climber. I do kettlebell or club, go for walks, things like that. You don't have to be doing long distance marathons. You don't have to be running for miles. You could do sprints. I do sled work. There's a lot of different ways to increase your cardiovascular capacity. And even lifting weights does that to an extent. If you're going from zero, I mean, of course, your body will adapt to that. It's not cardio, but your body will increase VO2 max. Even with lifting weights, it's just not going to be the target focus of lifting weights. So yeah, I do. And you should, but there's different types. Again, the stress that you subject your body to is what it's going to adapt to. So people need to keep on going back to this fundamental principle. What you expose your body to in terms of stress will be how your body adapts. So if you want to build muscle, you better be subjecting your body to resistance profiles and overload so it can adapt to build muscle. A lot of people, I want to get muscular and lean and have abs, and you just start running 5 miles a day. It's like, good luck with that, chief. Shane, shit, no magic pill. How dare you?
How dare you?
No magic pill. No magic pill. My God. Chris says nobody likes the idea that it's going to take a year or losing 1 to 2 pounds a month to get them to their quote ideal body weight. People see vids of humans losing 60 pounds of fat in 3 months and won't even try. And people don't even know what an ideal body weight is. They don't know about body fat percentage or composition. So they have this idea in their head of one time they stepped on a scale in college and they're like, oh, that's my body weight. That's where you were 20 fucking years ago. You're not getting there unless you. And plus, if you build muscle and you improve your physique and your composition properly, you're going to weigh more than when you were just a younger individual and not fully developed and you didn't have any muscle mass. Well, that's true too. Like I said, the education is fundamental, but obviously people, come on, you tell people, they might not know exactly, but they think they know, oh, it's the food. People know they have to stop eating shit. They just don't really understand what shit is. So Syringa says, I actually disagree. I think most people have no idea what healthy food is. I agree. My coworker thought salty food makes you fat. So that's what I'm saying. But people understand that it is the food. I need to eat better. I know I need to eat better. They just don't know what better is. But at the same time, it's not like the information's not everywhere. So people say a lot of things too. They pretend like they don't know. Because if you pretend you don't know, you pretend it's complicated, right? You pretend it's complicated. You pretend you don't know. You pretend you don't have time. You just lie to yourself. That way you don't have to feel bad about not doing it. And you can stay with your bad habits and your compulsions and your addictions. So people use these reasons of like, I don't know. They ask a question. So they just program themselves to pretend like they don't have the time or they couldn't do that. Oh, I have work. I don't have time for the blah, 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 blah. All right. I agree, Cerny. Cerny says, I love the fact that everyone is so excited about Maximum Swole. That says something. Awesome people in the fam. People that like to make sick fucking gains. People like to make sick fucking gains. People like those gains. Why is there no video? There's no video in the Daily Swole Telegram chat? I don't know why that's not coming through. Hold on a second. All right. It should be here. Interesting. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get... Why is that not coming through? Interesting. Oh, I was hitting... Brain fart. All right, it's available now. There you go. All right, so if you want to watch in the Daily Swole Telegram chat, that's available now. That should be working. Let's see. Yeah, all right, it's up. Fixed. Perfect. Okay, fixed it. Oops, I was hitting the wrong button the last couple days. Sometimes it's just a brain fart. I was hitting the wrong button to start it, and it was doing like a different type of stream. Okay, I fixed it. Let's see here. This is why we can't have nice things. No shit. All right. PJ Akoski 77. I think we did this one already. Favorite fruit, watermelon. I do not have control issues. If I'm eating watermelon, we're in the knowledge cog. If I'm eating watermelon, I can't stop. Emilio Chavez _OS6.
Matt Damon.
For the record, you're getting a Matt Damon if you put an underscore in your screen name. No one has Emilio Chavez OS6. What are some good high protein meals? Steak, eggs, grass-fed ground beef, even high quality, like if you can get like, fresh, like wild caught fish. What are some good high protein meals? Come on, fam. Come on. Just going to touch upon these because I want to address, because sometimes people are new and they hear a question and we brush it off, but it's because we answer it a lot. But, again, some people, it's the first time listening to the show. Antoine period Duval 2003. So respect for getting that period. Fuck your underscore. Got a period there. How to create a training routine. You either study and learn how to create one properly, or you, for example, join us inside the Swole fam and you can start one of our programs. You could look up free programs online, but again, it might not be customizable. It likely won't be. And they're just arbitrary. Hey, do 3 sets of this. And this doesn't really teach you about how to train properly. So you can scour the internet. You can scour the internet and study and learn and do everything from scratch, but you're going to be piecing things together. And the thing is with social media or the internet, it's hard to know who's being honest with you and who's being legit and what is good information. Can you find free programs online? Absolutely. You could find pretty much anything for free online. But is it going to be applicable to you? Is it good? Is it a good idea to do that? Is it going to hurt you? Is it progressive? There's a lot of stuff out there, but again, do you want to do random shit from random places? Or this is why, again, and the reason why, always going to be plugs for Swolenormous X, but this is the reason why we're here, and this is the reason why I created Swolenormous X. The reason why is for this issue, is that there's so much information out there, but you're not piecing. It's very hard to piece together the content required to hit all your 7 pillars. So rather than just go on Google, like, can you study this stuff for 10, 15, 20 years and learn all this from scratch? Absolutely. Go do it. A lot of people want to have access to these things, but all in one place. So of course, in Swolenormous X, you get the community. You have all the information on how you can do an elimination diet and customize your nutrition. You have got endless training in terms of programs and workouts and mobility and Swollen Sevens and master classes and stuff. Focus on your recovery, mobility, over 300 yoga classes, mobility classes, and the Brain Gains meditation. So everything. 7 pillars are very important. But yes, you can do it online. Yes, you can search things. But are you going to? Are you going to put that kind of work in? Rich Hodge 75. What's your favorite exercises for traps? You could do a bunch of different ones. Some good ones are laying prone on an inclined bench to do shrugs. You could just do deadlifts. You can do club work. Kettlebell stuff is great for traps. You know, kettlebell swings are great for traps. There's a lot of great exercises, just farmers walks, farmers carry. Traps are very simple. Upper traps are very simple to train, but what most people need to do is create activation in their middle and lower traps. You don't want to be someone who's like upper cross syndrome, you know, shoulders elevated, internally rotated, protracted. Most people have way too much upper trap activation. They don't have enough cervical flexion. They don't have enough middle and lower traps to compensate for it. Most people are very overactive in the front part of their body. They're doing a lot of shoulder presses and, you know, they're at a desk all day. They're driving all day. They don't activate their posterior rotator cuff and all those muscles that stabilize the shoulder girdle and create balance and proper mobility. I don't do a ton of like targeted trap training. And the reason is because I don't need to look like a mongoloid. Like I have traps. I don't need it to be up to my fucking ears. I don't understand people's obsession with traps looking like they have no fucking neck. I don't need to look like a turtle. From Cupcakes Don't Kill, I disagree. But my daughters are excited to do the yoga class with me too. Excellent. Are you going to do the kids yoga? How old are your daughters? That's fantastic. Good for you. Excellent. Good mama. Good mama. Matthew, I'm still learning it all as well, but having Swolenormous X programs already dialed in is a great study by experienced guide. That's what I'm saying. You're always going to be learning. And that's the difference between Swolenormous X and other places is that these things are not designed, hey, do this. There's always like extra education, like trying to explain why. I'm obsessed with making sure that you know why you're doing what you're doing. And like I said, if you know why and the reason why you're eating properly and the reason why you're doing these things, you're going to stick to it better. People are just told what to do. They're going to do it for a little bit and fall off because like, oh, they're not taught any life skills. It's the give a man some fish, he's going to eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for the rest of his life. Give you the tools, and then you can actually maintain it. If you do an elimination diet, you know what foods work best for you. You know how to prepare food. You know, hell, I can't eat that. That bothers me. That's good. These are good choices. Then if you're traveling, if you're out somewhere, you can make a good choice. You don't need to be like, well, I don't have this with me, so I can't eat. You can make better. Maybe you don't eat. Maybe you just fast. And you understand what fasting is. It's not an eating disorder. You don't have to eat all the fucking time. Oh, you're out somewhere. Okay. What do I eat? Or you don't. And it's some discipline and you enjoy the company of your friends. You don't have to eat trash just because it's around you. So, but you understand. You understand why your body works the way it works and how it works, and you can make choices. All right. Let's see. Lacey, the morning swolga is amazing. The stretch with hands on the ground pointing back towards your body has made a huge difference in my hands and grip. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Lacey. Fantastic. The green trolley. I wore my Swole variant shirt to the gym this morning. Got a couple of sneers and more compliments. You know who, like, that's a great way to test people's integrity and whether or not someone's a complete fucktard. If they laugh or say like they're cool. Yeah, sneer. Swole variant. That's funny. Shut the fuck up. That's funny. That's a great shirt. That might be one of the best designs. That's a great fucking shirt. That's a great design. I forget, who's it, Nick? Someone wore that and you got, right? We had like the whole problem in the gym. People get so offended. But it's people. Hurt my feelings. All right. Let's see. Yes, fuck your pink drink. I can't believe we had a pink drink video yesterday for Swole After Dark. There you go. Elizabeth T. LOL. I wore my Swole Slut short shirt to the gym and got 2 compliments and a lot of side looks. Because a lot of people don't probably understand. They're like, slut. People proudly wearing a slut shirt. You know, Swole Slut. Of course, when you wear it in the gym, then it's applicable. I love how Amanda's like, I need that shirt now. Haha. Amanda's ears perked up. People got insulted? Well, now I need one. And the fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Okay. The case space, tri-tip or sirloin? Ribeye. Okay, let's see. Gogolop. How can I improve the size and strength of my wrist? Choke that chicken, baby. Choke that chicken. How can I improve the size and strength? The size of your wrist? I want big wrists. Well, those are bones, so you're not just gonna get like massive wrists. But you should be doing. I would recommend club work, mace work, kettlebell stuff is great. Any kind of farmers carries and stuff are fantastic. But yeah, do like one of the best things for wrist, finger, shoulder, elbow is club work, especially when you go heavier. Ooh, some of you that know you swing heavier clubs, man, that grip strength, fantastic. Yes. Excellent. Just got a picture from Michelle, and she's taking a picture of her shirt. It says, look at my meat shirt. Look at my meat. It's awesome. Look at my meat. What a great shirt. What a great shirt. Okay. Let's see what else we got here.
Matt Damon.
Did you just double underscore at the beginning? Double underscore. Jessica Pop. You just came out of the gate with underscores. You're like, so when your Instagram says create a username, X amount of characters, blah, blah, blah. And Jessica's just like, Jessica Pop. Underscore is the equivalent of saying in your screen name. Jessica Pop. Okay, I'm done. I'm good. Papa, how do I get rid of bad bad habits and replace them with new healthy ones? First, get rid of those underscores. That's a bad habit. You get rid of those underscores, a lot of things in your life will improve. I'm telling you, I think it comes down to the underscores. I feel like this is where we're at. This is where we're at in our country. United States of America has like underscores between it. We need to make America no underscores again. Our culture has like an underscore between it. How do I get rid of bad habits? I'm just going to say, check out the book Atomic Habits. You need to make, as per James Clear, you need to make bad habits invisible and good habits unavoidable. And start small. Start small. Read that book. It's better than I can explain it right now. SKC Derek. I'm reading, even if it's a simple or lame question, I'm reading them if they don't have an underscore, just because I want to reinforce that if you don't have an underscore in your screen name, you're definitely going to get read. And if you do put an underscore, I'm going to read it just to make fun of you. How do I get huge? Oh no, you can't spell either. How do I get huge? How do I get huge? Eat a lot of high quality food, lift heavy fucking weights, and stay consistent for years. Moving right along. Rat Fink, 1138, Papa Swole. What do you consider the best mobility training? There is no best of most things. There's things that might be more optimal or more ideal, but I would start practicing yoga and, of course, do mobility training, strength training through a full range of motion. So there is no best, but work on those. I would say make sure you work on all areas and focus on the areas, sticking points. A lot of people avoid things when they're not good at it, or they avoid yoga because, well, I'm not flexible. I can't do yoga. I'm not flexible enough. The fuck does that mean? No shit. I can't play the piano. I never practice. Okay, thank you. Is the sky up too? And gravity pulls towards the center of the earth? Okay, thanks. That boily underscore. You don't need the underscore. I guarantee you put in that boily, and Instagram's not gonna be like, that username was taken. There's already another fucking person in this world that chose that boily. Get used to me. This is gonna endlessly piss me off. Body been sore for the entire week, but I still train the whole body. Is that safe? See what happens when you use underscores? You see what happens?
Matt Damon.
Like I said, chicken or the egg. Does the retardation come first before the underscore, or does the underscore cause the brain damage? Think, fam. Think.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
All right, you've been sore the entire week, but you're training the whole body. So should you train when you're sore? Soreness isn't the determining factor whether or not you're building muscle, you're making progress. So soreness is not required to build strength and to build muscle. Some people feel more sore certain body parts. Some people don't feel sore at all. That doesn't mean if you're making progress, if you're increasing your weights, you're increasing your reps, over time, whether it's reps with the same weight or increasing the weight with the same reps over time, then you're making progress and you're building muscle. Strength is going to come first. Muscle is going to come after. And, you're not going to lift a ton of weight if you're not building muscle. So they're correlated, but you can build a lot of strength before building muscle. Nutrition has to be on point. So if you're really sore, you're either doing too much volume or you're not recovering enough. But soreness does not, if you're sore and you're still training, you're definitely not recovered physically. But, I need to know more context. But again, with maximum swole, for example, having a pump, you're probably going to get a pump because you're flushing blood to the muscles when you're doing these intense sets. But getting soreness and having a pump isn't necessarily, it's not a required outcome. You'll know that based on you logging your reps and your sets and stuff like that over time. But I know personally when I do maximum swole, I'm fucking sore as shit. But that's just me. Okay, let's see here. All right, we're done with questions. Let's do one more from Lacey. Everyone hit the like button. Definitely hit the thumbs up button. If you're watching and you're not hitting the thumbs up button, you're actually essentially hurting the show. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button. That's probably the most important thing you could do on YouTube. Lacey, if a body part starts to consistently, quote, pump up, is that a way of your body stating, hey, dickhead, you are working an injury? In an injury, my low back is getting pumped super quick. Various things causing it to do so. I'm stretching like crazy trying to beat it. I don't know what you mean. Why would pumping up feel like, unless it's swollen because you tore a ligament or something like that? I'm not really sure I understand what you mean. You're getting pumped super quick. Your low back. Is there pain? Like, what are you... Is it just fatigued? Maybe eliminate if you're doing certain movements that are activating it. I know you train differently than many people. Interesting. When did that start happening? And give me an example. It's mildly sore. Well, that could be a sign. Are you practicing yoga? Maybe you need to shift your training or go through a different type of approach to your training. Balls deep, fam. We'll follow up with Lacey if she follows up. Interesting.
That's deep.
Okay, fam. Let's clean off the barnacles. We have to go to the internet. So if you don't know, balls deep is when we balls be slapping. And we need to make sure that we scrape those barnacles off the bottom of the internet boat. It's been sitting there for a while. So let's do this one. Oh, God. We're going to start with this. We're going to start with this one. Fam, pick a number 1 or 2. And we'll do one first. We'll do 3 videos. We'll do 1 or 2. And I'm going to do this first one. I'm going to call this first one. This one's called Humanized Binge Eating. This is going to be good. Humanize binge eating. Okay.
What's in the box?
I'm curious.
I want to humanize binge eating for a second because it is the most stigmatized eating disorder that there is. And from my recollection, it's also the one that is most diagnosed and the one that was last added to the DSM, just for context. For some people, they gravitate towards food as a coping mechanism, as something that regulates them.
A coping mechanism is not regulating. I don't think you know what that means.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
For me, it became a coping mechanism when I was about 7 years old. And I am 33 now, trying to undo patterns that are almost 20 years old.
So you're a human being and you're alive. Welcome to life. Anyone else trying to undo patterns from your childhood? Anyone else? Anyone else? No one? No one else? No one else is a product of their upbringing and had things happen to them or got bullied or had like, oh my God, things happen to kids that imprint on their identity? You're such a special snowflake. All right, let's continue.
Food is my closest ally, resource, and friend. And whether that disgusts...
Okay, this is the mindset of the sick shit. Food is my close ally, resource, and friend. What? Think about, I'm going to let that marinate for a second. Think about how insane that is. Food is my ally. Food is your ally? You mean you need to survive? Okay. That doesn't make it your ally. Does food have its own flag? We got to add food to the ally flag. Just put like a steak in the corner next to that, not on the same side as the triangle. Can we get maybe like a kebab or something, But, it's my friend. Yeah. Okay. All right. Snap into a Twix, we'll be your friend. That's a weird thing to say. That's a weird fucking thing to say.
Food is my closest ally, resource, and friend. And whether that disgusts the general public or fat phobes or not, it is the truth.
It doesn't bother me because I'm a fat phobe. It bothers me because I have a triple digit IQ and stupid shit irks me. So you can't project your insecurities and, I'm a fat phobe. No, I just use my brain for real things. I don't make up nonsense like this. Okay. Let's continue. I love how it's whether that or discuss fat phobes or, you mean people with functioning brains?
Or fat phobes or not, it is the truth. And I work every single day to try to undo those patterns.
Okay.
The way that other people casually grab a drink or have sex or have a cigarette is how I casually gravitate towards food. And that's just an honest piece of the story.
That's it? That's it? That just ended. Wait, that was it? That's all you got? I just casually gravitate towards food. You don't say. A coping mechanism, aka my addiction. So let me give you a piece of information here. Human beings we've evolved to binge eat. You know why? Because food wasn't ubiquitous. So we're supposed to, not eat for a week or so and 2 weeks. And then we finally get a buffalo. And guess what? We stuff our fucking faces. Plus, you don't have refrigeration based on our evolution, right? You didn't have refrigeration. Eventually learn how to smoke meats and maybe preserve them for maybe a little bit longer. You couldn't just keep food around because other bears and animals would come looking for it. So you would fucking eat the shit out of this food and then move on. So binge eating and eating until satiety is actually fundamental. This is why eating till you're 80% full doesn't fucking work, because you're eating till you're 80% full and you're eating nutrient void food. So you're restricting your caloric intake and you're not getting enough nutrients with the food that you're consuming, even if you did eat enough calories. They're just over processed and you're not getting the vitamins and minerals and micronutrients that you need. So eat quality food until you're full. Don't eat all day long. Again, eat grass-fed beef. Let's say you have beef. There's ground beef, okay? I'm not saying you have to get filet mignon. Well, let's say you get grass-fed beef. Stuff your fucking face. Try overeating calories if you're just eating meat. I'm not saying you have to be a carnivore, but let's say you're having a meal. Try. You're gonna get full, and you're like, wow, you ate 800 calories or 600 calories, and you're just stuffed to the fucking brim. But then someone puts a bowl of pasta in front of your face, and your body's like, ooh, sugar. And then you'll stuff that, and you'll feel absolutely bloated because your inflammation is just jacked up in your gut. Anyway, okay, we're good. Humanized binge eating it's not really called binge. I mean, think about it. From an evolutionary standpoint, is it binge eating? No, it's actually just survival. It's consuming. It's consuming. The fact that you're surrounded by all this potential for gluttony, this is why it's important to cultivate your environment. And because you're not cultivating your environment, you're calling it a coping mechanism. This is how I deal. This is my relationship. It's my friend. It's my ally. What the fuck are you talking about? This is my friend. Yo, that's what addicts say. This is my ally. It's a piece of meat in your fucking ally. I never take out a steak or something like that. I'm like, whoa, this is my closest friend and my ally. Fuck, man. The whole video trying to justify your fucking humanized binge eating. It is human. You don't have to humanize it. We're an animal. Food is scarce in reality. We've cultivated our world to make it more ubiquitous, but it's ultra processed. So guess what you have to do? You have to control your environment and make it so you have to make it more ancient. You have to make it more scarce. Do some intermittent fasting, do some longer fasting, eat meat, eat to your satisfaction, stuff your fucking face. Bet you can't. I mean, I guess you can eat till you're full as fuck, but yeah, try getting fat. Just eat beef. Just eat fucking beef. Try getting fat. Try. Good luck with that. Oh, I got fat. Yeah. Too much steak. Too much grass-fed beef. Oh, I'm just fat. Too much steak. Oh, Papa Swole, I can't afford grass-fed beef. They need steak, just regular beef. I'm like, oh, look at this. I got steak gut. It's laughable even just thinking about that kind of a statement for a reason. Lester, Jeffrey Dahmer humanized his food. It was his closest friend.
I am the danger.
That was a nice one. Very nice. Well done. All right, we picked one before. Some of you put numbers. Let me scroll up. What we got here? Pick a number. Let's go with Tiff, number 1. Holy shit. All right, thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Tiffany, for picking number 1. Let's see. Tiff, number 1. Lesbians don't have to be women. Tiff, the video title, can you imagine what this is going to... Lesbians don't have to be women. Well, I'm a fucking lesbian. I'm pretty sure the definition of lesbians. I'm going to look it up. All right. Lesbian definition. Let's see if they've memory hold this one already. Lesbian. A woman whose sexual orientation is to women. Well, not all women have vaginas, Papa Swole. What is a woman? An adult human female. Be offended. Be offended. Mass attracts mass. Be offended. Gravity. Negative 9.8 meters per second. Get mad at acceleration. Get mad. Get fucking mad. A lesbian. Definition number 2. A native or inhabitant of Lesbos. I want to move to Lesbos. Then you are maybe that's true. If you live in Lesbos, where's that? You're a lesbian. Someone do a search. Where's Lesbos? Lesbos. I'm going to call. We should all move to Lesbos and just be lesbians. So you can be. So that maybe that's true. Lesbians don't have to be women. They could be from Lesbos. All right. Fact checked. Partially true. Mostly true. Slightly false. A female homosexual. In the Greek islands. That's right. Sounded familiar. All right. So lesbians from Greece. Lesbians are women. Nope. Sometimes they're just sometimes they're just Greek. Sometimes they're just Greek. Wikipedia actually has a definition that's reasonable. A lesbian is a homosexual woman or girl. The word is also used for women in relation to their sexual identity or sexual behavior, regardless of sexual orientation. Let's see. Relating to, or being a woman who is sexually or romantically attracted to people of her own sex. All right. I mean, I can't believe any questions? Any questions? So this means if you're a happy person from Lesbos, you're a gay lesbian. I'm confused. That's great. You're a gay lesbian because gay means happy. Be happy and gay. You're a gay lesbian. What'd you say to me? Oh, no, he's from Greece. Very happy person. All right. We haven't watched the video yet. Lesbians don't have to be women. Pretty sure they do, but all right.
Here's your reminder that lesbians don't have to be women. Some people see the identity lesbian as very rooted within the gender binary of man and woman.
You don't say. You don't say. Anyone surprised? Most people think of, this between man and women. Sure. What else is there? What else is there? Can a wolf be a lesbian? What are these other? B-self? Can B-self be a lesbian?
The gender binary of man and woman, and so they define lesbian as women who love women.
Durr.
And it's valid for anyone who wants to define it as that.
Ah, it's valid. It's valid. Round of applause for the validity. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's valid. But the term valid, I love this. It's valid for anyone who wants to define it as that. No, pretty much a definition is what it is. It's a definition. It's a definition. It's pretty much valid for anyone who wants to define it as. That's what a definition is. It's called a definition. It's called fact. This is not your truth. This is the truth. This is fact. This is fact. It's valid for anyone who wants to define it as that. So everyone has their own dictionary? Shut the fuck up. Let's repeat that stupidity one more time.
And it's valid for anyone who wants to define it as that. But in truth, the word lesbian could go so much further beyond just
Lesbos.
the gender binary. There are non-binary lesbians. Lesbians who might connect to womanhood in a way that's different from how society traditionally defines it.
Wow. Bring back the buildings with rooms with padded walls. You're non-binary lesbian. I'm not a man or a woman, but I'm a lesbian. I just connect to womanhood in a different way from how society traditionally defines it.
You make me happy.
Dude. Amanda, that's an oxymoron. Minus the oxy. Amanda. We want to stay away from opioids.
There can be lesbians that connect with any gender because it doesn't have to be constricted within that gender binary.
She actually thought she said something. Yes, I pronouned you with what you are.
Dodson! Dodson! We've got Dodson here!
Yeah.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Lesbians that connect to womanhood in a different way than society traditionally defines it. You mean scissoring? Okay. All right, that literally said nothing. Holy shit. All right. Yeah, some of you are saying this is the worst one the stupidest one we've seen in a while. Amanda says that might be the dumbest one we've seen in a while. This next video says, hold my beer. This is called Male Trans Activist Fantasizes. This is, I don't know. This first frame, it looks like, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll do a throwback after this one. So don't worry. We'll do a throwback. We'll make this all, Jesus. We'll make this all better. I promise. Well, we'll watch a throwback. Let me just leave it at that. I don't know if it's going to make it better. Here we go, fam. You ready? Last one.
What's in the box?
Hold my fucking beer.
The first trans woman to have a successful uterus transplant, ovaries and eggs included. And I want to be the first trans woman to have an abortion. I will let a doctor who has successfully transplanted a uterine complex before cut the organs out of a willing, healthy, transmasculine donor, place them in my body. I will devote myself, heart and soul, to their aftercare. I will have as much gay sex as it takes with as many trans women as it takes. Let the transphobes and homophobes scratch their heads wondering what to make of it.
No.
And I want to be the first trans woman to have an abortion.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Is it a troll? I hope it is. Alan says they keep looking down. It keeps looking down. Got to remember the dumb shit they wrote down because the brain keeps trying to stop them from remembering that stupid shit. Yeah, always reading off a script. It's that stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Everyone knows I want to be the first trans. It could be a joke. It could be a troll. It's just, you just don't. I don't have faith that it's a troll anymore. That's the problem. That's the problem. You know, you can't really. Gaetano says, does the nose come off with those glasses? It's like one of those disguise. All right. You ready? All right, let's do, yeah, that's a, all right. Let's do a throwback. Here, first off, let's go a little, Churchy. Aww. Say hi to the camera. Churchy. All right. A little church there. Very nice. Very nice. No? Just being cute? Just being cute? That's it? Just a little cute? Get a little belly rubs? Can I get a little belly rubs? Can I rub your belly? Please? Can I get some belly rubs? You chilly? No? You lick your puss? Why are you side-eyeing me like that? There you go. There you go, Churchy. Good girl. All right. Throwback time. I've been going to the gym 4 to 6 times a week since April 1st. I have gained 4 pounds. I don't eat terribly, but I've gained 4 pounds. I can't get thin. What the fuck? For this individual, this is so sad that she is commenting on this other person's video. She should be commenting on my videos.
Facts.
You're gaining 4 pounds because you're inflamed. You're retaining water because you're new to the gym. You're exercising. Your body is undergoing a lot of stress.
Lydia, hope you're taking notes.
You've been going to the gym for 3 weeks. That's called inflammation. You don't need to go 4 to 6 times a week. You need to focus on your fucking nutrition. I don't eat terribly. You see that? I don't eat terribly from the question. If you say you don't eat terribly, you do not eat well. That's for goddamn sure.
You might be also gaining weight because you're putting on more muscle mass.
No, okay. No. You're not gaining muscle in the first 3 weeks. If you just start going to the gym, you're not building muscle in the first 3 weeks. Bursting your bubble, but it takes more than a couple weeks. You don't just start building muscle the first 2 weeks. You don't build muscle right away. When you first start training, it's neuromuscular coordination, it's stress, it's shock. You don't build muscle for until the first several weeks. It might take a month or two to start really building muscle. It depends. Everyone's different, but no, your body is just reacting to the stress. You're retaining more water. You're, X, Y, and Z. And remember, this is based off well over 20 years plus of experience in the gym and working with clients, and so much life experience in this field for me. When someone, and just life, because when you are a professional in this type of field, everyone asks you the same. Obviously, you see the Instagram questions, the same stupid questions. How do I lose fat? How do I get rid of this? And how many times people ask you, you tell them, they don't do it. So people are full of shit. Anytime someone has ever told me that they eat clean, it's usually the worst. And if it's not the worst, it's just not even close to what they should be doing. I eat really healthy, I eat really clean, or I eat really clean, or I eat pretty well, or I eat pretty, in 1 year, that's just a huge red flag. In terms of the fitness, when someone tells you that they eat really clean, they can't get results, or they're not seeing progress, or they're fat as fuck, and they're like, well, I eat pretty clean, or I eat really clean, or I eat healthy. Tell me. Give me everything that you eat, honestly. Every little snack, everything that goes in your face hole, just tell me. And it's a hot bag of garbage. So anytime someone says, I don't eat terrible, if they say, I don't eat really bad, it's not even a positive. It's like a double negative. Well, I don't eat awfully. Yes, you do. That's not even a red flag. You're telling you, well, I don't eat terribly. I just eat like shit. Well, I don't eat toxic waste. I don't eat nuclear waste, but it's like, okay. Well, I don't eat terribly. Yeah, you pretty much do. Even when people say they eat well, I eat clean, I eat healthy, they eat like shit. If they say they don't eat terribly, they eat like crap. I've been going to the gym 4 to 6 times per week since April 1st. I've gained 4 pounds. I don't eat terribly, ... If you say you don't eat terribly, you do. And if you say I don't eat terribly, followed by an ellipses, bruh, you eat horrendous. I don't eat terribly, ... But I've gained 4 pounds. I can't get thin. What the fuck? Oh my God. I've been going to the gym for a couple weeks. And I don't eat terribly. And I just can't get thin. Holy shit. You got a gym membership and you don't look like a Mr. Olympia competitor already? Oh, man. What's wrong? What the hell's going on here? I just got my license last week. They didn't call me for the Indy 500. I watched Apollo 13 and they didn't ask me if I wanted to go on the next moon mission. All right. Done with stupid shit. Let's move on to some swole card.
Fuck yeah!
All right. Let's give away the swole card. Hashtag Make America Swole Falcon. Let's fucking go. Oh, by the way, before we do this, everyone's like, no, Papa, you've been edging us for an hour. It's time to give away this fucking swole card. I concur. But it's Roundtable 47 tomorrow, July 13th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Fam, be there. It's going to be lit. Not a public stream. Private call, 6 p.m., 6 to 8 p.m. Roundtable 47. We will talk to you then. Fam, look forward to chilling with the fam-wise. All right, join the fam. swolenormousx.com. Now let's give away the Swole card, Falcon. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Make America swole. Mas. Do we got a winner? We do! Jefe! Congratulations! It is Jeff! Congratulaciones! Yeah, very nice. Jeep Jeff! Congratulations! Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swolecard 2623 in the subject, your mailing address, and the body of the email. We got a Swole card for you, Jefe. Now you gotta make America swole. Now there's no excuse. There's no excuses. Congratulations. Michelle says, love roundtable. Got some body fluid questions. Absolutely. Usually the first 10, 15, 20 minutes are usually about body parts and fluids. So get there early if you have any questions. We will talk about all the fluids tomorrow. Let's get some updates on those liver shits. What else we got? Any trending fluids? We got your back.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
I better use my strong.
Shut up, bitch!
Now, once you've had sex with the woman, she will naturally start to depend on you, okay? All women do this.
That's fucking bullshit.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
I got you.
No, baby.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
Do anything.
Smooth. Very, very smooth stuff. Very classy. I'm learning a lot from you right now, dude.
Pay that man his money.
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
Coast to coast. Absolutely flawless execution.
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
All right, fam. Thank you so much for being here. Hold on. Crank just broke. Thank you so much, Beaches, for joining me for episode 2623. Tomorrow is the Swole Fam Roundtable, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We will talk to you then if you're not yet a member. All the programs, Maximum Swole is live. Go enjoy. Leave a comment on the workouts. Let me know what you think. And we'll continue the conversation in the Swole Fam Telegram chat. By the way, apologies for the Daily Swole Telegram. I think yesterday and today I was hitting the wrong button, so that should be fixed. It's streaming now in the Daily Swole Telegram chat, so you can watch the show over there as well. And of course, I have to tell you this now because tomorrow we're private. Remember, overtime on Friday, brand new Drive While Gaining. So it's a big fucking week. So we'll see you back here for FEF. And of course, we have Driving While Gaining in overtime. So first things first, go start some Maximum Swole. Go make some gains. Go eat a steak. And of course, we'll see you at the roundtable tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you so much for being here. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy Papa Swole.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you made, that's a bed that you laid, that's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant, on topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.